sure everyone remembers the amazing, practically orgasmic thing we had called recess. But in 7th grade, that was taken away from us, for at least for some people. I don't know how long other schools would do it for, but at least for my school, we were no longer able to have that amazing privilege. And the teachers even worded it as if we were being locked up in prison. They had said word for word, "No, you do not have recess anymore. Now you must sit there doing nothing, and you are going to never ever be able to run around and play ball with the teachers again. Those days are completely over." So they just made it like an incredibly big deal. So when we were in 7th grade, we had this thing called SSR, which it stood for silent sustained reading, but everyone would joke around it stood for sit down, shut up, and read. 90% of the time, nobody would actually even read. We would just play games on our computers or something. But recess was obviously a really fun time. Rest in peace, recess, kindergarten through 6th grade. So whenever we would just sit there getting bored, some days on Fridays maybe the teacher would play a YouTube video or something. But there was one time where a kid just did something incredibly crazy. I don't know why he decided to do it. He could have gone in the bathrooms to do it. He could have gone home. He could have anything. But no, he decided to do this in class, and it was pretty much utterly disgusting. He decided to play with his little Jimmy in class. He decided to reach down in his pants and fucking masturbate. And I don't even know why he did this, because we didn't even have a hot teacher or anything. She was a 90-year-old woman that looked like she belonged in a retirement home. Nothing. There were barely any girls in that class anyway, so it's not like he was sitting there masturbating to girls or anything. And he didn't even try to hide it wearing an oversized sweatshirt or anything like that. He just stuck his hands down his pants, just went to town. That's pretty much what he did. So this just happened one of the days. I think it was a Thursday, and he was bored, so he just decided to have some fun. So this kid just slid his hand down his pants, and the next thing I know, I just see him moving his hand, and I'm wondering, what the heck is this kid doing? And I don't even know why he was doing this, because in 7th grade, some of us hadn't even hit puberty yet. I don't even remember the age when people started masturbating, but I probably didn't even do it for a while, maybe 8th grade, I don't know. But some people hadn't even hit puberty yet. Some of us said we couldn't even get an erection yet, so I don't even know why this kid was doing it. He was moving his tiny little 7th grade penis doing that. It was just utterly ridiculous. And then the thing that was weird was I realized he was doing this. He was staring at a girl who was wearing flip-flops. So apparently he must have had a foot fetish or something weird. He was just jacking off to a girl's feet. It was pretty utterly strange. I don't know why he was doing such a thing like that. But he was just doing that, and doing that, and doing that, and then I remember I just looked at him, and I just go, "What the hell are you doing?" And he rapidly pulls his hand out and says, "Nothing. I'm not doing anything." And then he even got in a lot of trouble because a teacher saw him doing that, and they're, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "Well, I'm not doing anything." And he says that, and then at one point I even saw him close his eyes all weirdly, so he must have finally finished doing that. And I feel like it would just be really hard to do that, literally, because, I mean, he even wasn't even smart about it. If he could have been smart, maybe he should have cut a hole in his pocket or something and put his hand in through that way, but no, he didn't even do that. He just pretty much decided to put his hand down his pants and just go to town. Decided to spank the monkey in class, just tame the dragon, chafe the carrot, paint the ceiling, whatever you want to call it, whatever millions of little alliterations or whatever metaphors or sayings or whatever you want to call it for masturbating. That's what he was doing. So it was just pretty stupid, and I mean, literally he could have done it in the bathroom, anything, but no, he must have finally finished. And at one point, he decided to do it again. He decided to do it the next day. Literally the next day, he decided to do it. It was if one wasn't enough. He did it in class again. And this time the teacher walked up to him and was, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just scratching an itch." And she was, "Yeah, I don't think so." Because then we all looked down. And we saw there was a massive bulge inside of his pants. So she said, "Yeah, you're going to the principal's office." And I don't know what happened to him, but we didn't see this kid for about 2 weeks. So he must have got expelled. And I'm surprised that he wasn't sent to jail for being a convicted sex offender. So that was the story about how somebody decided to masturbate in class. Hope you guys enjoyed it.